Good afternoon, Bronx Arts Middle. It's Mr. Naruski. On Monday, April 20th, our first day on our new topic, the Indian Removal Act. After our first day, some good things that are going on, and this video is going to help you get ready for tomorrow's work, which you get a jump start on it tonight if you need to. Jumping into Google Classroom, you're going to see the assignment from today, Monday, April 20th. It is a quiz is assignment, 10 multiple choice questions, all about westward expansion. You still have a few hours until the deadline, and that's tomorrow at 9 a.m. Just a quick little check-in with students. The leaderboard so far, those that have attempted it once, some students have attempted it twice, but we're really trying to figure this out to make sure that we are doing moving forward, we'll be doing this a little bit more often. So if you have not completed your quizzes, this is your chance to do so. If you want to retake it, you have up until 2 chances to do so. So take advantage of that. That is our work for Monday. For Tuesday, if I jump into classwork, Tuesday, April 21st, we're going to really dive into the Indian Removal Act. And each and every one of you have your own reading for this assignment. There are 2 tasks to perform. Task number 1 is to read and annotate the source, the Indian Removal Act. Add your own notes in the margin. Click and drag a sentence, then click the plus sign to insert a comment. A lot of people have been doing a nice job with taking their highlighter and annotating the text, but you really have to add your own comments in the margins. And in order to get credit, you need at least 5 notes or comments in the margins. Your comments can be anything from making connections to clarifying a point, to creating your own question about the topic. You could be responding to something that you are personally experiencing based on this. You could either summarize what you just read, or you could even insert and create your own visual. If I take a look at this first paragraph, since the 1600s, white settlers had pushed Native Americans westward as they took more and more of their land. As America was pushing westward in the 1800s, there were still many Native American tribes living in the East. If I continue to read that, there might be important things to stand out. But I think this last sentence, as America is pushing westward, I think this is an important sentence to click, drag, and then add my comment. And when I drag, you'll see this little plus sign pop up. That's for you to add your own comment. So I might add something like westward expansion will impact Native Americans. And then I might hit my comment box, and that will post and register. You're going to need statements here. You're going to need sentences here. If you're just highlighting the word seminal and you're adding a comment, you need to do a little more than just abbreviations or points like that. You're going to need to highlight and annotate complete sentences. Think about using any type of responses, from making connections to writing your own questions to responding. You need at least 5 of those annotations in the margins. As you read, there's going to be things that you're going to come up with. If there's things that you don't agree with, you could add your own notes in the margin, and that kind of helps prove that you are reading and understanding some things. This paragraph brings up some stuff on goal. There might be a connection to a different group of people that moved out west, and we kind of will see that kind of unfold. Task number 2 is to complete this acronym mnemonic below using the word removal. To remove someone is to literally push them out. Indians are going to be removed from their original homes and relocated out west. They're going to be removed to a new home out west. Using information from your reading, complete the table with examples starting with each letter of this word. You could paraphrase information, or use direct quotes as evidence. But each of your statements has to start with one of these letters. I'm going to model the first two. Do not use these as your examples. You could come up with stronger ones in your own understanding. So for the letter R, after I read this, I really kind of understood that the word relocation, relocation starts with R. So I might write relocating Native Americans to new lands out west. That's a paraphrase. I took something from the article, something that I understood. The R stands for relocating, and I created a sentence for this mnemonic. If you like to use direct evidence, maybe there's something from the source that stands out to you that you could use as one of your letters. I'm looking at the last sentence. Those that did make it to their final destination ended up on less land that was inferior to which they had before. So I might use something like that, direct evidence in quotations. I'm going to use the word ended, E for ended. Ended up on less land that was inferior. So that's how I'm completing this table, how I'm completing the mnemonic acronym for the word removal. There are 7 letters. You need to have 7 examples in the spaces provided. When you're finished with task 1 and task 2, in the top right-hand corner, you're going to see a word that says turn in for full credit. And then you have until tomorrow at 4 o'clock for this assignment. If you're struggling with anything, please don't hesitate to jump into Google Meet tomorrow morning at 9:30. Other than that, guys, have a great night. I will see you guys tomorrow.